two of the hottest teams in the conference, and Trey Donaldson, what a role he has been on for Miami. 307 wins, the most all time in Clemson basketball history. Yes, sir. That is Carter Welling. This is what Clemson does to you. They force you to get deep in the shot clock, and there's a takeaway. And that will go down by Justin Porter. Well, another miss for Miami, still scoreless, and we're 3:30 into this game. Oh, what a move that was. Wide open. Wide open look from the corner, and there we go. The first time Dante Allen, the freshman out of Miami, buries a three. Godfrey working on Renew. That's just muscle against muscle there. Averaging 10 a game.
Well, his importance is he allows Renew to play the power forward position rather than center.
That's a tough shot off the glass from a southpaw Renew. Yeah, like we saw at UVA last week. Man.
7-footer after 7-footer.
Yep, and averaging about 8-10 blocks a game. Second three for Carter Welling. Davidson defending here. He had 21 in a row.
Yep.
Last game out against BC. Nice drive to the bucket by the freshman.
You know, Chuck Daly.
Second three rattled in by Dante Allen. This game feels like it's been thoroughly dominated by the Tigers. Shot clock down to 3. Davidson along the baseline.
Late double team on Renew. They're coming on the dribble when he puts it on the floor.
And then Allen penetrates. Good feed to Renew under the basket, and he kisses it home. His second basket of the game.
Yeah, scary stuff. And, you know, Eldon, I competed against him a little bit, and we got a quick, well, I tell you what, Porter has been fabulous in the back court.
And here we are, 9 minutes into the game today, and Clemson defense pitching a shutout. Great entry pass from Godfrey down underneath to Welling. Henderson could not complete the three-point play. It is a 5-point lead for Clemson. Great feed. And the tip in.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Yep. Wide open Buckner. He's front and center in everything they're trying to do. And a quick takeaway. Donaldson 1-on-2 and had it rejected by Davidson, but Henderson cleans up the mess. That's a forced three, it looked like there, but another offensive rebound, this one by Renew, and he sticks it back in. He has 6, one of 3 players. Only 3 have scored. Takeaway, 2-on-1. Alley-oop. Oh, trying to get a little cute, but look what happened. He got it back and missed a layup. That's been a problem for Clemson all year long, missing easy layups. And then Henderson.
For style points, and you just have to be good with the basketball, and that's just really unselfish play.
Yeah, Porter was the one who tried that alley-oop, and then he committed a foul at the other end. Wide open three. So they're hot from out there. That's 5 of them. Joe Bratt, the native of Israel, checks into the game for the first time. And he's the Canes' leading scorer. Takeaway. How about that move? Oh, my goodness, it'll count. That is goaltending. How about that spin move by Justin Porter? Oh!
And this has been, you know, there have been a lot of unforced errors for Miami, but right in the right place at the right time. Porter just so
fired by the Hoosiers, and Renew here. Great feed into Davidson. Boy, what a game it's been for Carter Welling. Porter lays it off for Godfrey. You know it's going up. And in.
Yeah, he's come back to that hook a couple times inside.
Well, let's see if Donaldson puts it up here. Nope, going to lay it off. Henderson. Renew for 3. Well, he's got a nice stroke. And True Washington, who averages 13. Washington scored at the end of the opening half, and Henderson has been the guy for Miami today.
Especially in a game like this until the end.
Hunter left all alone and makes him pay.
It's a 15-16.
Here's a man of the day so far. Got his own rebound. Renew headed to the bench with 3 fouls. Left hand and wouldn't go. And Henderson had it. Gets it to Allen, who will throw it down at the other end.
Finally take a look at the speed, and actually it was the tip out that was the first pass. Good look ahead right there, and just quick transition offense.
There were some great battles back in Lenny Elmore and some of those Maryland teams. And how about that? You know, the other thing you brought up last week, and you and I were talking about it quite a bit. How about that move right there by the youngster? How about that? The transfer from Utah, Waleed. 15-point lead with 11:30 to go. Henderson, he has single-handedly kept him in the game.
The one problem Miami has is they've got 6 team fouls, so one more Clemson shooting free throws. All 3 of your primary scorers be underperforming like that, it's almost impossible to overcome.
Well, I tell you, Godfrey has just, when he's decided he's going to the hole, he's not been stopped. Donaldson, and there's his first basket of the game. The attention to defense by head coach Brad Brownell. And a 3 coming off the bench. And a 10-point lead for Clemson. And a turnover.
How about Dovrat? Second steal he's had in the game, and all of a sudden it's getting a little interesting.
Let's go, Tigers!
Trying to get it downstairs, backdoor cut, little pull-up, fadeaway jumper, and it goes down for Dillon Hunter. 7-7 now. Nobody is playing that saw much playing time last year. Hunter.
That's the one guy that did get alive.
Early on against Georgetown on the road. They knock off Virginia in an overtime thriller. They lost against ranked teams in Alabama and then BYU. Well, I got Miami a couple of years ago under Jim Larinaga when they got to the Final Four. And how about Davidson took a bump and still kissed it home. Tell you, this kid's had a nice game. Allen. Shot clock at 3. What a feed. Are you kidding me? Porter to Carter Welling. Not going to fall, and here come the Hurricanes the other way. 50 seconds to go. And scooped up and in by Washington. And
well, they're going to say that that was a shot clock violation.
And that's the way this one will come to an end. Final count. A 10-point victory for the Clemson Tigers, their 9th win in a row.